welcome back. For today's video, I got you guys with a little Halloween tutorial video. So I did two looks. I did a fairy tutorial and then I also did a Euphoria look. I feel like with these two costumes, it's kind of like you can pull random stuff out of your closet, do the makeup look, and it'll kind of like seal the deal type of thing. Like you don't have to go out of your way to like buy a whole costume. The makeup kind of like does it for you, you know what I mean? So that's why I want to do these two looks. I feel like I feel like on Instagram I've been doing a lot of like super intricate, extra as fuck Halloween makeup looks, and I just figured it wasn't gonna be realistic to film them because it's gonna be more difficult for people to achieve on their own. These two looks are super fucking easy and super cute looking. Like they're really pretty. They're not like gory or anything like that. Also, okay, I wanted to do like a little flower crown thing for this fairy look, but I couldn't find one anywhere. If you guys have one, or literally just get a headband and like glue on some little like flower petals and you'll be good to go. So instead I just did these like two little braids and the elf ears, and it's still like you can tell like it's a fairy. You know what I mean? Like you guys ever seen the little elves in Lord of the Rings? Because that's what I feel like right now. Like that's me. By the way, I feel like for these two looks, all you have to do is pull stuff that you already have out of your makeup collection, or maybe just like stop by like a craft store for the gems for the Euphoria look, or a Halloween store for the ears. You'll be able to pull this off last minute, trust me. Okay, let me shut up and let's get right into this. Okay, so I'm just starting off by filling in my brows. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm just using my Anastasia dip brow. You can fill in your brows however you fill them in. You don't have to do it any particular type of way for this Halloween look. And then I'm just gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape on this flat brush, and I'm just gonna clean up underneath the brows. And then I'm just gonna put some concealer on my eyelids just to start the eyeshadow. I'm using this as a primer slash base. And then I'm taking my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and my palette is so disgusting, you guys. I was just pointing that out. It's so old and nasty. I'm just applying this color a little bit above my crease, just to kind of give it that like big eye effect, and then I'm winging it out and kind of dragging it down towards that lower lash line. I take the majority of the product right by my crease, and then whatever's left on the brush I'll take and use that to wing out just so that it blends out more and looks more seamless. And I'm just filling in the rest. I also took some of this on like the outer half of my lid, and I'm just kind of blending it up at the top, and you guys can see I have that like really subtle winged out eyeshadow effect because I didn't use a lot of product out there, and it looks really nice that way, so don't use a lot. Less is more in this situation. I'm taking this shade, this is called Cypress, from the same palette, and I'm just taking that to deepen up the crease, mostly like in this outer V kind of shape, and you guys can see I like don't take it out by that wing at all. I just keep it mostly like in the center part of my eyes and also right in the center part of my crease. By the way, you guys, I'm using brushes from this ColourPop brush set that I just got in the mail, and it's so fire. I'm gonna leave it linked down below because I rarely find brush sets that have every single brush that I actually use. Usually there's like a bunch of brushes that I would never use, but this one has a lot of really good brushes, like super good. So I'll have that link down below. I think it was ColourPop, but I'm not sure. Now I'm just gonna clean up my cut crease with some concealer on this little angled brush, and I kind of start the cut crease a little bit higher. Rather than starting it like right where my actual inner corner is, I take it above my inner corner, and then I take it above where my crease fold is. That way my eyes look bigger. And now I'm taking this shade from the Kat Von D palette just to set that lid, and then I'm just gonna repeat the same thing on the other eye. The whole point of this like eyeshadow technique is just to make my eyes look bigger. I've mentioned this technique in like a bunch of my old videos, just explaining it for people that might be new to my channel and don't know the way that I do it. So now I'm grabbing this Milk Makeup highlighter, and I'm just spraying my brush so that it looks a lot shinier and more metallic. And I'm just using this on the inner corner and also like the first third of my eyelid, just so it's a little bit like glittery. Okay, and then now I'm just taking my eyeshadow brush and I'm just blending out that concealer a little bit so it has kind of like a nice ombre rather than looking super harsh. Then I'm taking my concealer. I don't even know why I did this, you guys. I just put concealer under my eyes before everything else. I didn't even do my foundation after this. I don't know why I did concealer first, but yeah, this is me putting on my concealer for no apparent reason. So now I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I think this is the shade Light Brown, and I'm using this as my eyeliner. Later on in the video, I actually go in with like a black color to darken it up, but I usually do like a lighter eyeliner color just because my eye color is really light and black kind of makes it look too harsh. So that's what I did for this video too, but I ended up changing my mind and just using a black. Okay, and then I'm just taking my Lily Lashes in Miami. I'm actually just oh my god, can you guys hear these cars right now? Like, of course, even during a voiceover, you can hear all the traffic in New York, but just cutting them basically in half. You guys can see me kind of measuring it out. Also just add to the whole like wing liner extended eye effect when you only apply the lashes on the outer half. So I just measure it out, I cut them, I apply the lashes, but I apply them like a little bit farther out than where my actual eye stops. That way it makes your eyes look 10 times bigger, and the eyeliner is kind of there to like mask that a little bit, so you can't see that the eyelashes are actually way farther out than they're supposed to be. But I love this effect, you guys. If you like that winged out cat eye, then definitely try out this eyelash technique because it looks fire. Like even on days that I'm not just doing this like fairy Halloween look, I still do this eyelash technique and it looks bomb. I highly recommend it. It makes your eyes look so extended and pretty. But now I'm just curling the lashes because these are a new pair, and I feel like whenever I get a new pair of lashes, they're always kind of stiff and like stick out too straight, so I just curled them. And now I'm taking some mascara just to kind of blend the falsies with my real lashes. I mostly apply it on like the inner half of my eyes. I want it to look like there's still lashes there, but it obviously won't be as long as the falsies, so that's why I'm applying like a bunch of layers up there. And here you guys can see the effect that this eyelash technique gives me. It kind of starts out shorter in the front and then longer towards the end, and my eyes just look way more snatched and elongated. And I'm just going with my foundation. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation in 3.5. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Stick. This is a really, really good cream contour wand. It's probably the only one I'll ever use. I don't usually like cream contour, but this one is bomb. And I like to build it up rather than going in with like a bunch. As you guys can see, like it gives me that super nice, like natural bronzed contour. It also blends out super nicely, like it's really, really creamy. Kind of have to build it up a little bit, which I like because I don't like applying my cream contour and then ending up with like a shit ton and having to blend it out and cover it. Like, you can build this one up so it looks more natural. Just taking my setting powder. It's the Laura Mercier. I was out of frame for that whole shot, so I just cut it out. I'm just doing the Modern Renaissance again, and I'm just doing my lower lash line with the same colors that I used on the upper lash line. Okay, and now I'm just doing this kind of like inner lash line wing pretty much. This is basically just to give you that full-on like cat eye effect. I fucked up so bad. Like, you can see it's so stubby and gross, but I ended up going with concealer to fix it afterwards. Oh, and here's me adding like black to the eyeliner that I didn't do before because I figured since I had like a black inner corner wing, I might as well just add some on the actual wing and make it black too, because otherwise it would have looked weird. I'm just taking this Urban Decay glitter. This is like a glitter eyeliner type of thing, but I use it as eyeshadow mostly. I'll leave a link down below though. I'm just applying it like right under that eyeliner that I did on the inner corner and also on the top part. Right where I put that shimmery lid shade, that's where I put this glitter on top too, because I figured it needed something else. Oh, and I noticed that there was like a little smudge on my face, so I just wiped it off. What a mess. Wow. Okay, and now I'm taking this Kat Von D contour palette and I'm to bronze my face even more because I was looking so pale as usual. Okay, so now I'm taking this Buxom blush. It's my favorite. This is the shade Mykonos, by the way. So bomb. And you guys, it's so pigmented. Like, I guess I forgot when I was filming this like how pigmented it is, but either way I wanted that like really crazy intense blush look, so I mostly applied this like all over my nose and also right by my cheeks, and I kind of just blended it out so it wasn't looking too crazy. By the way, I kind of like how it looked like super intense. And then I just added some freckles. I feel like the blush just helps freckles hide a little bit more and look more natural. That way you look super like sun-kissed. And I don't know why I thought this was like appropriate for a fairy Halloween look, but it looks like it fits, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I thought of this, but it works, so I'm just gonna go with it. But yeah, I just applied some little faux freckles. I just used my eyebrow shade and I just dotted on, and then I used the brush to blend them out a little bit so they didn't look too intense or harsh. And then I actually took some blush on my chin and a little bit on my forehead, and I feel like it just like pulls the whole look together. All the skin just looks like cohesive after I do that. Then I'm just taking my Milk highlighter, the same shade that I use for my lid eyeshadow color, and I just spritz my brush, put it on my nose, and also a little bit on my cheek. Yeah, you guys can switch up the colors and just follow the same technique. You guys could do like a purple look or like a green one or whatever you want. I just wanted to do neutrals just to show you guys like the technique mostly, but if you guys have like a certain color you want to do, then definitely go for it. And then now I'm just applying some lip liner. I can't remember the name of this one, but I'll find it and link it down below. And then I'm just using this Makeup Forever liquid lipstick in 101, literally my favorite lipstick ever. I'm obsessed with it. I use it every single day, and I'm just filling in my lips with that. Now I'm taking this lip gloss. I forget the name of this too. I think it's from Iconic London. It's like a plumping lip gloss, and I'm just applying that on top a little bit. And I'm just spraying my face with this setting spray. That's pretty much it for like the makeup portion. Now I'm gonna apply these fake fairy ears, you guys. And this was a struggle. I've never applied prosthetics before ever in my life. This is my first time doing it on camera. So I bought these little ears, and there was like this extra little part that I wanted to cut off. If I glued that on, it would have been stuck to my hair, so I just cut that part off. Okay, so now I'm like trying to figure out what to do with my hair. I didn't really know what to do with my hair for this, so I just did these like 2 braids up in the front to try and like cover where the prosthetic ear stops, because you can see like there's flaps that still show. It doesn't really blend seamlessly into my skin, obviously, so I just used hair to cover it up. So I just did these 2 braids in the front, and then I was trying to like measure out like, okay, I feel like I need some more hair to cover the prosthetics. So I just took some hair, like kind of like sideburns pretty much, and I just separated them off. And yeah, I was trying to see how it would look here. I was trying to figure it out. I didn't know what to do with my hair. So yeah, I just took these little sideburn pieces, and then I stuck all my hair back so that I could put on the prosthetic ear. Again, this is my first time doing this. I have no idea what I'm doing in this clip. I'm kind of just winging it. So I just took the glue that comes with the ear and I stuck it right on. Literally, I just stuck it on like I didn't know what I was doing. And yeah, I look a little crazy, but it's cute. It like finishes the look. Obviously, I feel like if you're doing a fairy or like an elf, you need the ears. By the way, you guys, I feel like every single Halloween costume store, like Party City, will sell these fake ears. I have a pair linked down below from Amazon that you can order like 2-day shipping, so it comes to you ASAP for this weekend. But either way, literally just stop by Party City and you'll find a pair, trust me. Okay, so there you go, guys. That's how I did this little fairy Halloween look. I love this look. I honestly might be this for Halloween because it's just so easy. All you really need is the ears, and then you can wear like whatever outfit you want. But yeah, so there's that. Now let's get on to the Euphoria makeup look. Yes, bitch. Okay, so let's jump right into the Euphoria look. So I'm just grabbing my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm using it as my primer. Same thing that I did for the first look. And I look so pale. Oh my god. Holy shit. I look so fucking pale on this. Oh my god. Ignore that. I'm gonna do bronzer later. Yes, okay. Oh my god, I'm the worst at fucking voiceovers. Like, I just can't do this. But now I'm grabbing this ColourPop palette. So this is a fully green palette. They also have a fully blue palette, fully purple one, but then I end up using the blue one later because I kind of fucked up this part here. I don't know why I even went in with a green in the first place. The look that I'm following, I'll leave a picture up on the screen for you guys to see the inspo pic, although I'm sure you guys have already seen this Euphoria look. I feel like it's like one of the most iconic ones. But anyways, yeah, it's more of like a cobalt blue and I ended up using green for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Don't ask me. I ended up switching to the Blue Moon palette, which you guys can see here, and I grabbed these two shades. I mixed them together and they didn't really show up without me spraying my brush, so I just sprayed my brush and then applied it, and you guys can see it looks like so much more intense, like instantly with that spray. So yeah, I just went over the entire eyeshadow look with this blue color. If you guys have just like a solid cobalt blue, use that, but for some reason, I don't know why, if I was just being like lazy, I don't know what the fuck I was doing in this video, but I should just use one shade and save myself a lot of time. I actually went in with a darker like blue-green color on this outer part of my eye just to give it more dimension, taking this light icy blue color just on the center part of my eyelid to kind of give it that pop. And I'm spraying my brush again just to make the eyeshadow look 10 times more metallic. And I just took some concealer to sharpen it up a little bit, and now moving on to the gems, which is like the whole point of this look. It's the main focus. Pretty much taking this eyelash glue. You guys can use whatever like eyelash glue you guys have. I use this Duo one, and I just put it down in like sections. So I put down a little bit of glue, and then I start sticking on the gems one by one. And I feel like it's a lot easier to use your hands for this and like just try and use your finger to like suction up. Oh, it sounds so weird. To like suction up the gem instead of using tweezers, because I tried using tweezers for this and I couldn't even pick up the gem with it, so it was a lot easier to just use my fingers. Yes, okay, so that's what I'm doing here. Literally just section by section, putting some glue down and then sticking them on, just going all the way around my eyes. And I'm pretty sure my camera cut out here, so I don't know what the fuck happened, but my camera cut out, so I just skipped to the end. Wow, great YouTuber. Anyways, yeah, so I finished that. Like, okay, so we're done with that. Now I'm just grabbing some concealer. Again, why am I doing this? I don't know why I'm going in with concealer when I'm not about to do my foundation. Actually, I am. Never mind. I actually do go with my foundation after this, but why am I like in this video doing my concealer first? I never do that. Like, what? Okay. Anyway, so I'm grabbing this Dose of Colors foundation. This one is so fucking yellow, which I didn't see when I was filming this, but look, you guys can see the difference when you look at my ears to my face. So fucking yellow. Girl. Okay, whatever. I think I'm gonna fix it later with blush or something. I don't know, let's hope. But if not, then excuse me for looking so fucking yellow in this video. Okay, so then I just set my face with my Laura Mercier as always, and now I'm just bronzing using my Kat Von D palette. And then I just added some Mykonos blush on my cheeks and also my nose. And then I'm grabbing that palette, the blue one again. I'll leave this one linked down below. Don't even bother with the green one, but I'm sure you guys probably have like a blue shade like this at home. If not, then just go over to Sephora. I love the concept of these palettes though, because it's all just one color. You have every single shade that you would need to do like a blue look or a green look or whatever the fuck you're doing. All right, anyways, doing my lower lash line, and I did this like little like cat eye in the front too, because I noticed in the picture she also has this wing up at the front, so that's what I did, just using an eyeliner brush. And then I repeated that same process that I did on the upper part of my eye. Trust me, it's way easier to do this with your fingers rather than tweezers. And then I'm just going in with some eyeliner before I do my lashes, using my Lily Lashes in Miami. While my lashes dry, I'm going with my lipstick. This is the Makeup Forever liquid lipstick in 101. It's the same shade that I used in the first tutorial, but I low-key wish I had used a different color on my lips, because you guys can see it's kind of like way too peachy. I should have done something like nuder. So I actually am missing the last clip of this where I do my hair and like show off the look, so it's pretty much just gonna come to like an abrupt finish here, so I apologize. If you want to see like the final look with my hair done and everything, go to my Instagram where I posted it. But it sucks because I literally had all these good clips of the finished look and now it's gone, so that's great. And this is the end of the video. Wow, great YouTuber. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Horrible. Wow. Okay, goodbye. Love you guys.